Hey guys, James8532 here. Today we're going to be looking at my Gordon the Big Engine. Yeah. So this Gordon was made out of a Gordon. Fairly obvious statement there. But, so the first thing I did with this Gordon was I took off the footplate. Well, the footplate was already gone, but I took it off forever ago. But, yeah. So, and I made a cardboard one that goes along the sides and blah, 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 blah. I made sure to get the dip and stuff in the running board. The Gordon took so many colors, not just to paint, but of several coats of one color is more accurate. But I initially sprayed him the same blue as Thomas. Before I got the idea to have all the blue engines be different shades of blue. So, that happened, and then I made my own mixture. But then I started painting the body here. But then I realized, no, it would look better on Edward. So I painted Edward that color. So then I had Gordon. So I painted him a darker blue, which is apple barrel bright blue, even though it's like insanely dark, but whatever. You're naming straight apple barrel. So, yeah. I made his arches. They're a little too big, but I'm okay with them because there's empty space right behind him. You can see it right there. And then I made his firebox, which I'm happy with the firebox because of how it slopes. It slopes outward, and then it also has the covering in the front. And yeah. Same thing for the other side, obviously. Pistons, blue wheels, white rods, yeah. I didn't give Gordon big cylinders because I didn't need to, unlike Henry, where I actually had to rip his off. So Gordon has the small cylinders. Otherwise, I would have given him the slide bars like I gave Henry. Gordon's tender is big. It's just the standard Fowler tender with a shell, pretty much. I didn't like it at first. I thought it looked a little too big, and might still. I don't know. It started to grow on me. I mean, big engines do need plenty of coal. Not that you'd understand that, but yeah. Gordon's tender coupling is short compared to engines like Henry and James. But yeah. His front is probably the thing I'm least happy with, because not only is he missing the steam pipes here, but his slope. Now, it's a good shape, don't get me wrong, but on track, this running board kind of scrapes the ground. Just a little bit. And it's only on like curves, but it does kind of annoy me. Just a little bit. But yeah. The body was just a Gordon. His tender was just a shell. This is supposed to be a corridor tender. I didn't add the door on the back for whatever reason. The lining from the tender is a different shade to the engine because, well, I got sick of doing lining on Gordon. Because of how dark blue Gordon is, lining took several attempts, and I stress out during lining because trying to get it so particular, lining did not turn out so well on Thomas, but I feel it did better on Gordon here. The tender lining, this side, I think, yeah, you can tell the bottom is brighter and the top is a little bit brighter. This side was just dark. But I'm okay with it, because it's kind of like coal dust is in the lining. Because I did the coal dust before the lining. But then I also put a bright floor that has zero weathering on it, so, yeah. I did I did another thing with Gordon here, where I gave him just a little bit more Mod Podge than you should. And James, I gave him several coats of Mod Podge. That's why he's so shiny. But yeah, except for whatever reason I didn't do the coal, which makes sense. But I'll explain that in a second. I didn't do the front part here, or the back part here. Okay, now I'm gonna explain the coupler. Because I don't know why I didn't do these parts, but I don't know. The coupler is weird on Gordon, because for whatever reason, when I was making this, I made the hook go up instead of down, which is more efficient. Gordon's loop is okay though. Yeah. But yeah. So that's Gordon. His face is just paper with a drawn on face with cardboard underneath it, glued, and sticky tack onto the smoke box. The size is perfect. Okay, maybe the face is a little too big, but the face is, I'm not happy with it. I'm fixing it. Don't get it. I'm fixing it. That's disgusting. Gordon doesn't smile. I don't know why I made him smile, but yeah. Yellow up here. I don't have any gold paint. That's why everything is yellow instead of gold. But I'm okay with yellow because it's kind of brighter. Oh, I gave him silver buffers. Yeah. Everyone else is black. Well, except for Donald Douglas, but okay. So, yeah, there's really not much to say about Gordon here. He was just a lot of paint. But, yeah. Okay, guys. That's really all I have to say about Gordon. So, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.